FusionAlx envisions a future where the modern world operates on autonomous agents. Here is an impressive demonstration from our team, showcasing autonomous agents developed using Copilot Studio.
First autonomous agent with Copilot Studio. Let's create a new agent. Click Skip to configure to proceed with the setup process. Give a name to the agent. The description is crucial as it helps the large language model understand the agent's purpose and overall role. Let's create the agent. This screen is where we assemble all the component, and in this screen is our test panel for verifying functionality via chat, but the goal is to respond directly to incoming emails without the chat interface. Switch on the orchestration toggle to move away from the traditional method of agents triggering and following topics. Check your settings, go to the Generative AI tab, and ensure this feature is enabled. By clicking Add Knowledge, we will add knowledge, and choosing options like drag and drop or file upload, I'll add the return policy document from my file. It adds a generic description, so let's make it more useful. This knowledge source outlines the return policy based on various payment methods. Click on Add button. This file is being uploaded into the Dataverse, where it is securely stored. It will undergo indexing to understand the document's content, allowing the AI to reason over it. You can connect other knowledge sources, such as a website, to access information from your site's content. SharePoint document libraries for internal use. And you can also connect to Dataverse for data in a CRM system. In the advanced options, you'll find various third-party systems and enterprise knowledge sources. Turn off this knowledge option to prevent the AI from using its general knowledge and responding based on the large language model. Let's test this to see what's happening and refresh the page. Test by asking if a purchased item can be returned, and you'll see the immediate response with the activity map showing the reasoning, the generative AI capability being switched on. The agent will check the knowledge sources and provide answers in response to the questions asked. We have the correct answer, confirming you can return an item, and it shows that the information was used. Come back to the overview. Next is Action, which works similarly to Power Automate. You can use various actions, and the one I'll demonstrate is sending an email. Select Send an Email, V2, or use other services like Gmail. Choose Copilot Author Authentication from the End User Authentication dropdown. Simply change the action name to Send an Email for convenience. Also, change the display name. Provide a description for the Copilot to know when to use this action. Click on Next. You can customize actions to fit your needs. To set your own value in the subject, choose Set as a Value from the How will the agent fill this input dropdown. Enter input in the Value field. We can customize both the value and the email body content as needed. And save changes. And click on Finish button. The action is being saved. Refresh the chart and test this to ensure it sends an email. Give the instruction as, "Can I return an item? Please send an email." It checked the knowledge sources, send answers to the provided email ID in response to the questions asked, and confirm by stating, "An email has been sent." Here is the email. Come back to Overview. Click the Edit button to provide instructions. The instructions replace the usual flow with natural language commands, like asking an assistant to read an email, understand payment, check the returns policy, and decide on returns. Give subject line as "Request to return" and save the changes. We've provided the instructions and now it knows what to do, but to automate this without a chat box, we need to add a trigger. Click on Add Trigger. Here are the featured Power Platform connectors, with 51 available in total in this early preview stage. Let's start with when a new email arrives. This is authenticating as logged-in user, and click on Next. Enter the email address, set the subject filter to Request to Return, and ensure the content from the trigger body is used during testing. Click on Create Trigger. It will take a few moments to load. Let's test this trigger. As a user, I'm sending an email to the nominated address with "Request to Return" in the subject line. I received an email at another address. Click on the Start Testing. Start Testing will go through all the instructions of what it's doing. It has checked the knowledge sources, and we can open it to see the details, then proceed through the connector. Here is the email. Click on the Publish button. Again, confirm with Publish button. You're creating an agent, publishing it without an external interface, and it runs like an automated flow, ready to receive emails that meet the criteria in the background. I'm sending an email to that address with "Request to Return" in the subject. Now, it will understand the email, check the knowledge source, make a decision, and send a response to the nominated email. And got the mail from customer service agent. The activity shows it was properly triggered and completed automatically. Thank you.